Today I want to talk to you today about what's the point? What's the point of trying? What's the point of being? What's the point of wanting? What's the point? I'll tell you what the point is. The point is for you to enjoy the process. Most of the time, if not every time, things will not go your way. You can plan for everything to go right, but it's destined for something, only one small little minor detail, to go wrong, to throw you into a tailspin. If we sit and we calculate all the times that we've tried to do things on our own, is when we come to the conclusions that nothing can happen without you putting your best foot forward. Your best bet is to see as though you're going to fail no matter how hard you try. But the point here is, how well are you going to fail? You see, forever and a day, we are always pre-programmed to do things one way. And I can't help but wonder, why won't you listen? I'm giving you the easiest way to success, but you won't listen. You're going to sit there and you're going to listen to people who have not accomplished much. You're going to sit there and listen to people who are not parents. You're going to sit there and listen to people who babysit for a living. That's different. But if I'm talking to a parent, one-on-one, man, I'm being truthful and honest. Failure is nothing but a way of you learning what you need to learn. You all have a gift that you have to share with this world. That's a given. Whether you want to accept that or not, you have a gift. 9 to 5s. Once upon a time, 9 to 5 was meant to put someone out there and say, hey, that person is a responsible, decent human being. 9 to 5s nowadays are slavery, modern day slavery, because they're taking time away from you. So while I'm sitting here making, I don't even know what to call it now. I don't see it and have a big production, put flashy lights to get your attention. If you follow, you follow. If you get the message, you get the message. Am I going to shove it down your throat? No. It's up to you whether to realize what the message is. Other than that, it's not for everybody. If you're in a relationship, I presume that's what you wanted, and it should be on both parties. If you're a parent, I hope there's a mutual agreement, 50-50 all the way. From start to finish, 50-50. If by some chance you need to shift and carry all the weight, I'm hoping that somewhere down the line, that weight gets shifted back 50-50, and when need be, the other party can also carry the weight more than 50. But truth be told, it should be 50-50. I tell my kids constantly, if you get to your appointment 5 minutes till, consider yourself late. You should at least try to get to your appointment 30 minutes before. Then you're early. if you get there at exactly the time that you shouldn't have got there at all. Now, when it comes to being late, do you want to rush to that point? No, you're late already. It's pointless. Once upon a time, I used to do that too. Oh, I gotta get there before I get late. I gotta get there before I get late. Or I'm late already. I gotta get there. I'm late there. I gotta get there. What for? What's the point? Let me tell you a little story about key points in life. They say don't drink alcohol. People don't understand what alcohol means. Somewhere in there, they're starting to expose that alcohol means something to do with ghouls, you know, like bad spirits that get into you. Could it be true? Possibly. I heard back in the day elders say between a kid and a drunk person, the truth is always said. Okay. Then somewhere in there, alcohol is also referred as liquid courage. I wonder why. I'll tell you why. Because then you become a little bit of numbness to your well-being. Not only are you killing yourself slowly, but you literally become something else. It's like allowing other energies to take over. Alcohol. Let's talk about the weekend. Why do they call it weekend? I don't know about you, but when it's the weekend, I don't want to be weak as in weak. I'm tired again. Weekend. You see what I'm saying? Instead, when I hear folks say, oh, bro, I hate to be you. It's Monday, huh? Monday blues. I used to be that person as well. Now I say, it's Friday, but you just came back from your 2 days off. I know, but it's probably your Friday, right? Yeah. All right, then. It's Friday. Friday. So every day is Friday. Why? Because isn't it funny when we come into work on Monday, not only is there a high volume of possibilities that people die on Monday between 8 and 10 in the morning, but also Tuesday is boring because it's the second day of the week. Then you got Wednesday when you start getting happy because you're halfway done with the week. Then it's Thursday, you're almost there. So Thursday became the new Friday, which they call it Thursday, which is, I believe, bogus. And then finally Friday is the new Saturday to get a hungover over by that day. So Saturday you can actually be like, okay, you know. And then Sunday, of course, you're kind of angry because you got to get ready for Monday because do it all over again. So it's like the cadence says, up the hill, down the hill, around the hill, back again, you know. So if you know these things, why don't you keep your energy high? What's the point? The point is, if you keep your energy high, there's no reason why you should feel low. Surround yourself with people who have positive energy, and also surround yourself with more people that know a lot more than you do. Because by default, whoever you hang around with, you will become that fifth person. And it's proven. 100%. Seen it, been there, done that. So what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to explain to you to be cautious and be careful with what you say, how you say it. Because that's why it's true. The more you think about it, they're saying it's called spelling. When you used to sing happy birthdays, have you ever stopped for a second and wondered, like, wait a minute, why am I doing this? It sounds like a ritual, sounds like a cult song. It just sounds weird. I noticed that the moment I stopped doing the whole happy birthday song, I see things clearly. A lot. You see, when you tell someone their age, not only do you use the term act your age, really? Taking it back to relationships. The point of having a relationship is finding someone to whom you can still act out with. It's not finding someone to grow old with, because the moment you say that, of course you're gonna grow old. And then you start hearing terms like, oh, I'm old, but I'm still young at heart. Really? Really? What's the point? The point here is you need to be mindful of what is spoken. You need to be mindful of how you feel. If you can do that, then you're surely on your way to be a better version of yourself. Trust me. So remember, choose your words correctly and do not allow anything to come in your way between your goals and your dreams. Goals are attainable. Goals are part of the plan. And dreams, be careful to not stay asleep, but instead move towards them. What's the point? The point is the process. That hyphen in your tombstone is what's going to matter. Not the beginning of the year and not the end, but the hyphen. So don't stop, don't quit, keep moving forward.